Hear ye, have you heard? Hear ye, have you heard? About a bee named Benny, spread the word. About a bee named Benny.
Wait, did you catch that? Benny Bonaventure Bright just left hidden picture clues in the background. Watch closely to see which United States location he visited this time. Then type your answers in the comments below. List all the clues you spotted and the place you think Benny traveled to. Ready? Let's get buzzing and see who's the fastest clue spotter. Have you ever dreamed of living in a Candyland world where sugar sparkles and magic shimmers in the air? Snowy hills glisten like powdered sugar, and Peppermint paths wind past Gumdrop flowers and Lemondrop trees that shine as far as you can see. And in this sweet, sparkling land, something more magical than ever was stirring. Somewhere nearby, in a cozy white cottage, at the edge of that sugary world, something wonderful was about to begin. Inside that cozy cottage, high in the attic, a gingerbread man slept soundly. After all, this was no ordinary season, but truly a special time of year. The gingerbread man's name was Snappy, Snappy the gingerbread man, and as he slept, he dreamed of gumdrops, lollipops, and his favorite day of the year. But Snappy wasn't the only one in the attic. Benny the bee was there too, perched nearby on top of a stack of old storybooks. And curled up on the rug near Snappy's bed was Daisy the bunny. Her soft ears twitched as she slept. Suddenly, ring, ring, Snappy's alarm clock jingled like holiday bells. He hopped onto the peppermint striped rug, arms stretched high, his eyes opened in a flash, and his grin said it all. Today was the day. Hooray, hooray, it's Candy Day, it's finally here. Benny buzzed over to Snappy. Candy Day? What's that? Snappy beamed. It's the most special day when I get to collect all the candy and goodies for my gingerbread house. Daisy lifted her head, rubbing her eyes. Did someone say candy? She yawned. That sounds too sweet to miss. Come see, said Snappy. He led his friends to the window. Together, they peeked outside. It was a magical sight. Gumdrops sparkled, candy canes shined, and lollipops twirled. Every sweet treat was waiting. Snappy threw open the attic window, and the cold air rushed in. The sweet scent of peppermint and sugar filled the air, making their tummies rumble with excitement. With one big hop, Daisy landed in the snow below. Benny buzzed beside her, his wings humming with excitement. Snappy climbed down, then plopped into the soft marshmallow mounds. Come on, friends, Snappy cheered, holding his little basket. Let's see what we can find. Their first stop was Lollipop Forest, where tall, twisty trees held bright, colorful lollipops, and more peeked through the snow in every direction. Snappy reached for rainbow swirls, popping a few into his basket. These will be perfect for my candy windows, he said happily. Daisy giggled as she tugged at a lollipop twice her size. I like this one, she said, as she dragged it across the snow, leaving a sticky trail behind her before putting it in her basket. Lollipops were supposed to keep hands neat, but not for Snappy. He must have been grabbing the candy part because with every lollipop he picked, his hands grew stickier and shinier until they practically sparkled with sugar. "That's enough lollipops," said Snappy. "Let's keep going." They skipped along into the peppermint pastures, where rows and rows of candy cane stalks sparkled in the snow. Long ago, a candy maker added the stripes to candy canes and peppermints to remind everyone to spread sweetness wherever you go. Snappy pulled a few from the ground. "These will be great for the fence around my house," he cheered. "You know," said Snappy, "peppermints aren't just tasty. They've got cool magic inside. The menthol makes everything feel frosty, and that's real science. But here in Candyland, I think it's the peppermint fairies helping the snow sparkle just right." Daisy added a few to her basket, while Benny buzzed beside them, amazed by all the colorful candy around. Snappy's hands were getting a little stickier from the sugary glaze of the peppermint sticks, but he didn't seem to mind. He was on a mission. Next, they wandered into the Gumdrop garden, where bright, glittering gumdrops bloomed like flowers. Gumdrops have been around for more than 150 years. They were one of the first chewy candies made. Gumdrops became extra famous because people used them to decorate gingerbread houses just like Snappy's. Snappy grabbed the biggest, brightest ones. "These will be perfect for the rooftop." Daisy hopped among the gumdrop flowers, nibbling one and dropping 3 into her basket. But, oh dear, Snappy's fingers were now icky, sticky, gooey all over. Even his basket was sticking to his hands. He started to pause, but he kept going. This was his favorite day of the year, and all he could think about was decorating his gingerbread house. Next came Lemondrop Lane, bright and yellow. Fun fact, lemon drops were made to taste sweet and sour and smell fresh and clean. Snappy liked the zesty smell as he skipped along the path. He scooped up a handful for the path leading to his door. But this time, his hands were so sticky he could barely hold his basket. Oh dear, my fingers are stuck together. My basket is glued to me, and I feel like one big sticky mess. Daisy tried to help, tugging at the basket handle, but it clung to Snappy's hands like glue. Benny zipped in front, his antenna glowing like tiny lights. "Snappy, it's time for my bee power. Be a hand-washing pro," he announced. He did his special wiggle dance, twirling and tapping his feet and buzzing in a happy circle until bubbles seemed to sparkle in the air. Benny and Daisy watched as Benny grew bigger and brighter. "You can really help, Benny? How?" asked Snappy. "Follow me this time," said Benny. Together the friends skipped down the candy path, Benny's glow lighting the way until they reached the Sugar Shine Pond. The sparkling water bubbled and twinkled like magic soap. "Watch closely," Benny called. Spinning and twirling, sparkles gathered in a swirl, forming bubbly letters in the air. Wash, scrub, rinse. They twinkled like stars, pointing Snappy towards the shimmering pond. "I even have a special hand-washing song," Benny said with a grin. "I know that song," Daisy clapped her paws. Benny sang, Wash, wash, wash your hands, make them clean and bright. Lather up and scrub, scrub, scrub till they shine just right. Clean hands keep germs away, Benny buzzed proudly. When we wash, we stay healthy, happy, and ready for fun. Snappy eagerly joined in, splashing bubbles everywhere. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Look, Benny, my hands are shining. Daisy dipped her paws in, laughing. Even bunnies love sparkly clean hands. With clean, shiny hands, Snappy and Daisy carried their candies back home. Together, they built the sweetest gingerbread house in all of Candyland. Peppermint fences, lollipop windows, gumdrop rooftops, a golden lemon drop walkway. Snappy clapped his clean hands. Now I'm ready for the Candyland holiday. Benny buzzed proudly. And don't forget, you're a hand-washing pro. Daisy twitched her nose. And teamwork makes the sweetest house of all. Snappy beamed, knowing from that day forward, he'd always wash up. And he'd have friends to help him gather candy on the sweetest adventure. Snappy looked around with a smile, and that's when he spotted something new. Hanging from a nearby branch was a tiny, glimmering icicle, shimmering in the light as if it was waiting for their next adventure. Until next time, keep buzzing your light.
Now Benny's gifts are superpowers. Now Benny's gifts are superpowers. Here they are, let's make them ours. Here they are, let's make them ours. Be active, kind, and positive. Be active, kind, and positive. What a glorious way to live. What a glorious way to live. Be a reader and find the facts. Be a reader and find the facts. Because being smart is where it's at. Because being smart is where it's at. Be tidy, rested, and money wise. Be tidy, rested, and money wise. This keeps your mind organized. This keeps your mind organized. And always remember to be you. And always remember to be you. Because you have a great unique value. Because you have a great unique value. Now one last thing before I go. Now one last thing before I go. Wash your hands like a pro. Wash your hands like a pro. Sound off. 1, 2. Sound off. 3, 4. Break it on down now. 1, 2.